Hello and welcome back to the another session of our daily quiz. So, as you know that this series is for the prelims 2025, which we started from the 1st July. Today it is the third discussion, or we can say third lecture in relation to it. And if you don't know, first I want to introduce it to you guys that every day we discuss the current affairs, and with respect to that we frame some questions so that you would revise these questions. It would help you in revising the in it would help you in revising the earlier discussion which we had on the current affairs. Then after that we take a few questions from the previous year question papers and discuss them uh, in detail, you know, so that you would be very much ready before your next year's exam. So with that, let us start our discussion by the question number one. As you know that in today's discussion we had already discussed about the Bihar government moving to the Supreme Court with respect to the reservation. So with respect to that I had framed these statements, so I would like to discuss these things with you so that it would help you in recapping the earlier session. Here, the first we have to find out the incorrect statement in it. So the first statement here is reservation is a fundamental right and is explicitly mentioned in the Constitution. So, what do you think? This is this statement right? It is definitely wrong statement because reservation is not the fundamental right, neither it is explicitly mentioned in anywhere in the Constitution. So this statement is 100% wrong. Then the next statement is, according to the Indra Sahani judgment 1992, the upper limit for reservation can exceed 50% if the government wants to. Is it correct statement? It is definitely a wrong statement because the upper limit is 50%. If there is the serious case, then that can be increased. Otherwise मतलब usually हम नहीं increase कर सकते. This statement talks about the usual conditions, so this statement is wrong. It is the upper limit was maintained at 50%. So in this question number one, both the statements are incorrect, so the answer would be, you know, now. Then coming to the next question, here it talks about the financial stability report. It was published by which of the following agencies? Was it published by SEBI? Was it published by RBI? Was it published by World Economic Forum? Or it was published by Pratham NGO? If you had studied, if you were with me during our day session when we were discussing about the current affairs of in relation to the Hindu newspaper, you would probably know that it is the RBI which has published the financial stability report. Uh, in that, they gave us different data. So in this question, the correct answer is the RBI. Now coming back to the third question of today's discussion, it talks about the slippage and delinquency recently seen in the news is related to what? So this slippage and delinquency is related to what? Is it related to the foreign direct investment? Is it related to the FPI? Is it related to the check on default loans, or none of the above? If you know that we discussed about it, how the new regulations were brought by the RBI and banks started lending loans to the retail buyers. So in respect to check their non-efficiency of their loans, so these two terms were brought in, slippage and delinquency. So it is definitely related to the check on the default loans. So in these three questions we discussed about the almost 70% of today's discussion on current affairs. Now let's move to the next slide and see what questions are. Here the question is, which of the following statement are correct? So we have to find out the correct statement. Heat wave, the first statement is heat wave can adversely affect the efficiency of labor force and can then affect the economy of the country. Is it true? Here, if you remember that we discussed the mixed reaction, it was one of the topic in today's discussion in which we discussed the eight core industries, and we discussed the impact of heat wave on the economy. So if you can remember, then you would definitely say that it is 100% true. Heat waves can affect the efficiency of the labor force and can adversely impact the Indian economy. Then the second statement here is heat waves only impact the agriculture, so it does impact the agrarian economy only. It is definitely wrong. Heat waves impact is not only found in agriculture. Its impact is found everywhere where the labor force is used. So definitely this statement is wrong. Yeah, its impact is in agriculture, but not only in the agriculture. So to the question number 4, the correct answer would be option A only. Heat wave can adversely affect the efficiency of the labor force. This is 100% true. Then in statement 2, it is mentioned that heat waves only impact the agrarian economy, which is wrong. It does not only impact the agrarian economy. Yeah, it impacts the agrarian economy, but it also impacts the other sources of economy too. Then coming to the question number 5, with respect to the polio vaccines, which of the following statements are correct? Here we have IPV. It is taken orally, and thus by defecation it could separate uh, if proper hygiene is not taken care of. Then the second statement is OPV is injected into the venous. We have to find out which of the following statement is correct. So let us find out. And here we have given IPV is taken orally, which is wrong. It is by IPV we should know that it is inactivated poliovirus vaccine. It is given into the vein, so thus it can't be separated by defecation. Actually, this defecation is part of OPV, which is also incorrect. OPV is oral poliovirus vaccine, which is not injected, it is taken orally, and this OPV can lead to the spread of virus by defecation. So both these statements here are incorrect. Here they are interchanged. So you should remember that. Moving to the sixth question. Now this part is about the previous year questions. So let us discuss about it. uh, you know, previous year questions are very important for you to clear your exams. I had always told that if you know your previous year questions, you had understood the depth of them, you had understood the options given in them, it would help you in eliminating many questions in your upcoming exam, eliminating many options in your upcoming exam. So let's move towards it. Question number 6 here is, according to ancient Indian cosmogonic idea, the sequential order of the cycle of uh, four icons or yugas is it option 1, which is Devapara, Krita, Trita and Kali? Is it option 2, Krita, Devapara, Trita and Kali? Is it option C, Krita, Trita, Devapara and Kali? It is definitely the option C is the correct option in it. So there is not much to take about, not much to talk about. You have to remember this in chronological order. So it is Krita, Trita, Devapara and Kali. Then moving to the seventh question, which one of the following temples figured in the news regarding the institution of the Devadasi? If you had studied about the Indian history, Indian ancient history, you would have come through this term Devadasi. This term was more popular during the Gupta era. So the option is, which one of the following temples figured in the news regarding the institution of Devadasi? It is definitely the Jagannath temple, which is in Puri, and not others. So the correct option here is Jagannath temple. Here Kendriya Mahadev temple, Kajoria, it was, these were most popular in, built by Chandela dynasty. Then we have Chosat Yogni temple, Badegat, it is in MP. Pashupatinath temple, Kathmandu, it is in Nepal. So here the correct option for this is, which one of the following temples figured in the news regarding the institution of Devadas? It is Jagannath temple, which is in Puri. Move forward here to the question number 8. The question is, which one of the following is not part of early Jain's literature? So here always remember one thing, whenever you see the sutra at the end, uh, you should remember that it is the Jainese literature. So which of the following is not part of the early Jainese literature? Here the first option is Teri Gatha, let's keep it there. Then we have Ekaranga Sutra. So Sutra it is Jainis. Then we have Sutra Karitanga Jainis. Then we have Brihat Kapa Sutra. It is definitely Jainis. So the correct option in it is Therigatha. It is the Buddhist literature. Then coming to the question number 9, which of the following were common to both Jainism and Buddhism? Here the options are avoidance of extremities, opinions and enjoyment, indifferences to the authorities of Vedas, it is definitely both of them were against them. Denial of efficiency of rituals, 100% both denied the efficiency of rituals. And third, non-injury to animal life, both accepted this, and they both of them did not want it to the injury to any kind of animal life. Then coming to the question number 10, which one of the following terms does belong to the category of the others? We have Kula. If you know Kulapati, it is related to the family. Then we have Vamsa. This is also related to the family. Then we have Gotra. This is also related to the family. So these three terms are have this same understanding, that is understanding of the family. So in question number 10 you can easily eliminate the kosa, which is related to the trade. So this kosa is not related to the other three terms. I hope you were able to understand these questions, and I hope by the coming classes I would be able to make them more clear to you guys, and make you help you in clearing your next exams. So thanks for staying with me, thank you very much for being here, and please do subscribe to this channel. As your subscription, when you subscribe, it motivates me to work more harder and bring the interesting material to you guys. Thank you very much, thanks for staying here, best of luck to you guys. Thank you.